Jeopardy!
Alright, guys. This is gonna be Game 7 for Jeopardy! And here we go. Categories for the Jeopardy round are A World of Currency, We're Number 1, The Onion's Glossary of Election Times, Casing Your State, The Liberty Bell, and finally, Eat Your Veggies. Let's go Eat Your Veggies 200. Green olives are traditionally stuffed with these red veggies. What are pimentos? Yes. Okay. Eat Your Veggies to 400. If chives were chive talkin', they'd mention they were part of this vegetable family. Player 3 got it right. What is onion? Sorry, I shook the camera that time. My camera's sitting on the book, so it just stands out and gets to go. 600. For cooking, garlic bulbs are broken up into segments called these. What are cloves? Yes. So that means I pick again. 800. When making a pie with strawberries and this tart vegetable, just use it to red stalks. The leaves are toxic. Oh, player 3 got it right. What is rhubarb? And gets to go. Before cooking, you have top and tail and maybe destroying the runner of this type of this. No one correctly responded. What is bean? And player 3 gets to choose again. Answer! The Daily Double, and he wagered 800. But which one did he choose? Can't tell which one he did. The Pennsylvania city officially owns the bell. Oh, he got it right. Oh, he did the Liberty Bell. So he got the Daily Double, and I'm in second place, and he gets to go again. Appropriately, it's the number of times the Liberty Bell is simply tapped each year on July 4th. What is 13 is what we needed. And he gets to go again. 800. Ironically, the Liberty Bell was rung in February 1761 when the man descended the throne. What is George 3? That's what I means. Okay. And he gets to choose a different category. In 1873, law states that this creature must appear on the reverse of all U.S. coins greater than 10 cents. Too late. And he got it right. What is the eagle? In Montevideo, you may go early and I'll go home, but we'll both spend these. What is pesos? Yes. Now I get to go again. Let's go. The Liberty Bell 800. The bell is 25% tin, 70% this metal. What is copper? Yes. Now I'm only $200 behind player 2. The Liberty Bell 1000. The bell may have cracked in February 1846 while ringing his 114th birthday. Who is George Washington? Yes. Now we're in first. We're number 1, 200. In February 2011, she was on the right track, baby, topping the charts with Born This Way. Who is Lady Gaga? Yes. That's the weirdest name I've ever heard. We're number 1, 400. In 1999, he was living La Vida Loca, which hit numero uno after he checked into General Hospital. Who is Ricky Martin? Yes. We're number 1, 600. In 1997, this band hit the top spot with MMMBOP. By 2007, all 3 band members were married and 2 were dads. What is Hanson? Who are Hanson? We're number 1, 800. In 1983, he chowed down a Vegemite sandwich with this down under group. What is Men at Work? Yes. We're number 1,000. We had joy, we had fun, we had this 1974 Terry Jacks hit. Player 3 got it right. What is Seasons in the Sun? But I'm still in first place now. And he gets to go. Cussing your state. In 1864, its capital moved from Fort Whipple to Prescott, which then lost the honor in 1867, then got it back in 1877. What is Arizona? Yes. Casing your state, 400. Then 1.5 mile horse. Each race was ingraded in this state when 1875 Artis won by 2 lengths. What is Kentucky? Yes. I've never been there, but casing your state, 800. Hop over the Grasshopper Glacier in this state, Custer National Forest. You can still see him on the ice. What is Idaho? Yes. No. No. Ugh. It's gotta... No, it's not North Dakota. What is Montana? It's what we need. I picked the wrong answer by accident. Now let's do 600. Don't go nuclear on us, but the federal government owns about 85% of this state's land. What is Nevada? Yes. Casing your state, 1,000. The first guide dog school was the Seeing Eye Guide Dog School in this East Coast state, Morristown. What is New Jersey? Yes. Back on the board here now. The Onion's Glossary of Election Terms, 200. It's a contest to see which candidate can answer the fewest questions. Player 3 got it right. What is a debate? And he won 200. He gets to go 400. This type of ballet doesn't involve having to get off the coaches and walk to school-high gymnasium. What is a mal and a ballot? No. No one correctly responded. What is an absentee ballet is what we needed. The Onion's gloss... Oh, he gets to go. This IST is defined as a better paid legislator. What is a lobbyist? Yes, and I get to go. The Onion's Glossary of Election Terms, 800. This is referred as a process by which Americans are quaternary reminded of Iowa's existence. What is a caucus is what we needed. No one correctly responded. The Onion's Glossary of Election Terms, 1,000. This company's voting machine electronically changes your vote into vote for Mitt Romney. Oh, player 3 got it wrong. So he lost 1,000. What is it a tick? So that's wrong. What is a diebold is what we needed. A world of currency, 600. Obviously, that's the only category left. To buy 16 ounces of cookies in Cario, you'll need the Egyptian this. Player 2 got it right. What is pound is what we needed. Same category, probably 800, yeah. With no birds to spend, it'll be adios Alabama for you in this country. What is Ethiopia is what we needed. And now the last clue. Befitting his importance, this 13th century chronicler appears in Mongolian currency. Player 2 got it wrong. Who is Darius 1? Who is Genghis Khan? Yes. And that means I get to go first in Double Jeopardy. But before we move on, we'll check on the scores here. I'm at 7,600, leading in first place. Player 2 is at negative 1,800, and player 3 is at 3,000 bucks. So that's it for round 1 Jeopardy. Whoops, my camera sits on a book, so I don't have to move it. Alright, Double Jeopardy starts in 3, 2, 1. Alright, everybody, welcome to Double Jeopardy. Let that music play. Here are the categories for Double Jeopardy: the Bible, forging words and phrases, poetic birds, music appreciation, his story, and finally, quotations. Let's go. Music appreciation 400. In 1717, this oratorio composer found a position writing music for the future Duke of Chandos. Oh, player 2 got it right, who is George Ferdinand is what we needed. And he gets to go again. A French term for rocking a chair, berceuse, is also a synonym for this type of piece, often sung softly while rocking. No one correctly responded. What is a lullaby is what we needed. Music, I guess he has to go, yeah. Italian for half. This prefix often precedes forte and soprano. What is tenor? No, I lost 1,200 now. What is mezzo is what we needed, but he's still on the negative side. Gets to go, 1,600. It's the part of a wind instrument that's called an embouche. Player 3 got it wrong. What is a barrel? That's wrong. What is a mouthpiece is what we needed. Answer! The first daily double. Player 2 wagered 1,300. Let's see what happens. The name of this small haruspice may come from the Latin for rod or for maiden. Let's see what happens. And he got it right, and back on the positive side now. Well, just like this is Wheel of Misfortune. Just like what I do. And gets to go. His story. The English poet met Galileo, and he refers to Galileo's telescope in Paradise Lost. I don't know why. I can't answer any of these. His story, no. In 1631 edition was known as the Wicked Bible. It had left this word out of the 7th Commandment in Exodus 2014. What is not is what we needed. Nobody correctly responded. 800. Festus interrupted a speech by this apostle of claiming much learning doth make thee mad. Was Peter? No. Player 3 got it right, who was Paul. Bible 12. The stories of Gideon and Samson are found in this book of the Bible. What is the book of Judges is what we needed. I can't get any of these questions. I Corinthus states, as in the man all die, even so in Christ shall be made alive. Who is Adam is what we needed. And he gets to go again. 2,000. According to Jeremiah, this place seems to be short of balm and physicians. Who is Gilead? Yes. Now I get to choose again, and I won 2,000 for that one. I just took a random guess. Let's go forging words and phrases 400. It's a French woman receives a billet duck. She's gotten one of these. What is a love note? Yes. Forging words and phrases 800. The rhyming Chinese word for acting a servile manner literally means knock on one's head. Player 2 got it right. What is kowtow? Answer! The Daily Double. I was gonna choose that one. So I can't get any of the Daily Doubles down. And player 2 wagered 1,600. Let's see what happens. Meaning double point. The German Doppelpunkt refers to this mark of punctuation. And he got it right. What is the colon? It was a daily double, so I knew the answer, but we couldn't do it because it was a daily double. And he gets to go again, so I can't get any of the daily doubles down. He inaugurated by Teamsters' first national contract before he mystery disappeared in 1975. Who is Jimmy Hoffa? Yes. His story, 1200. The birth of the cool trumpeter got a scholarship from Juilliard where he studied classical music. Who is Miles Davis? Yes. Miles Davis is famous, by the way. Just letting you know, guys. His story, 1600. This pilgrim signed the Mayflower Compact and married Priscilla Mullins. Who is Mike Standish? No. Now I lost 1600. Ugh. Alright. Player 2 got it right, who is John Aiden. Alright, he goes again. 2000 probably. In 1842, expanded his 1835 short story Terrace Bulba into a full-length novel. No one correctly responded, who was Nikolai Gogol. Is what we needed. Okay, here we go again. Sorry, that's my chair. Fortune words. Coleridge, the blank did follow, and every day for food or play came to the mariner's hollow. What is albatross is what we needed. No one correctly responded. He gets to go in. Poetic birds. Keats' ode to blank, though, was not born for death. Immortal bird. What is a nightingale is what we needed. Poetic birds, 12 probably. Wallace Stevens of XIII, among 20 snowy mountains, the only moving thing was an eye of blank. Yeah, it was the blackbird. I knew that one, but I couldn't go in time. Whitman out of the cradle and desolately rocking out of the blank's throat, the musical shuttle. What is the mockingbird is what we needed. Go again. Shakespeare, love in the consonant is dead, blank, and the turtle fled in a mutual flame from hence. What is phoenix is what we needed. And one of the categories. Quotations for James Thurber observed, it is better to ask some of the questions than know all of these. What are the answers? Yes. Quotations 800. On signing the 1979 peace treaty with Israel, the Egyptians said, let there be no more suffering of Dino rights. Who is Anwar Sadat? Yes, Anwar Sadat. Okay, quotations 12. Jacqueline Roque said of him, if my husband ever met the woman who looked like one of these paintings, he would faint. Player 3 got it wrong. What is Jackson Pollock is what we needed. Who is Pablo Picasso? I guess. Go again. Oh, I go again. 1600 quotations. In 1939, Churchill said the action of Russia is a riddle of wrapped in this mystery inside. What is a Kremlin? The Kremlin. No, not a Kremlin, and I lost 1600. What is an ejima is what we needed. Quotations 2000. Pain seasonal phrase that precedes and the sunshine patriot will shrink from the service of their country. What is the summer soldier is what we needed. Fortune words and phrases 1600. The other name for this Lord's Prayer comes from the Latin for our Father. Who is Pater Noster? And now the last clue. 2000. An English recorder can make a racket. In French, recorder means to do this as a racket. Player 3 got it wrong, so now he's down to 200. but still participates in Final Jeopardy. But before we go into Final Jeopardy, we'll take a look at my scores here. I am at 8,000 bucks. Player 2 is at 2,300, and player 3 is at 200. So, here is our category for Final Jeopardy. Oh, I guess. No, what we needed, restring it is what we needed for that clue. And now here we go. Category is presidential birthplaces. I don't know what I should do. I'll just do 100. The 4 U.S. presidents serving in 3 different centuries have been born in the same county in this state. What is Delaware? No, but I only lost 100. Let's see what happens next. We're still waiting for the competitors. Player 2 got it wrong. What is Virginia? And lost 1,400. So let's see what happens with player 3. And player 3 got it right. What is Massachusetts? But only wagered 0. So guess what? That means I finished with a total of $7,900 for that game. Player 2 finished with a total of $900. And player 3 finished with a total of $200. See you next time for more Jeopardy here.